you so much for joining us. I don't know if you heard the news, but today Amazon just announced their new Amazon Teen program. So I want to take a chance to talk to you about it because I think this is something that those of you, especially who are parents, really ought to know about. Now, excuse me as I go really quickly here, but first off, this is 6 things you want to know about the new Amazon Teen program. Big news that just came out of Amazon today. There's a lot of things that you ought to know, especially those of you who are parents and you're wondering, well, should I actually set this up for my children? I'm going to answer that at the end of this video, but let's go through the points so you can get a real good feel of what this means. First of all, this Amazon Teen program is designed for those of us with children the ages of 13 through 17. Now, my kids are a little bit younger, but you might have kids right in that area, and you might think, well, should I have this set up? And what does it mean? First off, it actually allows you to give your child some ability to shop on Amazon, but with some supervision provisions. So how it works really is that your child will set up an account technically through your account, but it's through the teen program where they will have access to be able to spend on your account on a defined amount that you define, and you get to approve and you're notified of all their purchases. This is really powerful. So it's designed for your kids to not only shop, but also stream videos, also play games if you have Amazon Prime. So it actually gives them a lot of flexibility to some of the things that you and I enjoy, those of you who have Amazon accounts. So one thing you might want to ask is, well, what does this really mean, this linked account to my account? Your child will have their own username and password to their Amazon account, but it'll be linked to your account in that you'll be able to actually define where their shipments go to, like which address, like for example, your home or maybe a grandparent's home or school or something like that. Number 2, you also get to decide payment methods. So if it's a debit card, credit card, however it may be that the purchases are paid from. Now, third, you also get to define how much the child can spend up to, okay? So you can say, let's say your child is 13 years old and just starting, this is their first really ability to purchase on their own, then you might want to set a smaller amount, say $20. If your child is older, you might set a larger amount. But most importantly, every time your child makes a purchase, you do get notification. This is great. So you'll get notification on your phone or email, and it's by default that you will get notified. You can also have it set so that within 30 minutes, you can even still cancel that order. So some of you, I don't know, like when I hear this, I'm thinking, I'm so busy. 30 minutes could go pretty quickly. I could actually not even see that and the order could go through. So that is something to keep in mind. So when you set up these provisions of what you want to do for your children, I recommend as a financial advisor and as a parent that you really have a long discussion about what this means. Like, what does an Amazon Teen account mean to you, to my child, and what I expect you to do, and what do you hope to learn from having this type of account, and really have some open dialogue, because it's an opportunity to really get your kids pretty money savvy. I mean, between 13 and 17 years old, there's a lot that you can teach your children about money, and this is a great opportunity to do so. I see this as a big positive. Let's talk about Amazon Prime. Now, many of you watching have an Amazon Prime account and you enjoy fast 2-day shipping on like what, 50 million items, and you have Amazon Prime Video and TV shows, like thousands of shows that you can watch, and you also have Amazon Twitch, right, which is either discounted or free gaming depending on what game you're playing. So these benefits will also trickle over to your teen, so you won't have to pay for another second Amazon Prime membership. This membership will automatically transfer to your teen. So that being said, you know, this also is something to consider, and it could be of a benefit to you and your family. Now, one thing that's really nice about this feature also is it actually can be a not only a great learning tool, but it can also help make things just a little bit more efficient. For example, let's say your child needed swimming goggles for like their swim team or something. They could actually place the order and send you a quick note. Say, hey mom, this is for my swim class. These are my swimming goggles that I need. And you'll receive that notice with the order that they've just placed. So understand that Amazon has been very thoughtful in making sure that we know what's going on with our children, and they thought about a lot of things to make us as parents comfortable with giving our children access. Then here's another one, and this is a big one, I know, because I work with a lot of you each and every day on your own financial matters. The question of privacy, right? Some of my clients, my parents will say, I don't know, Wendy, I really want my kids knowing what I purchase and buy on my Amazon account. Will my child or teen have access to my ordering history, my credit card information, other payment information? And Amazon gave this a lot of thought, and they made sure that this wasn't the case. So your child will not have access to what you order or have ordered or are going to order, and they won't have access to your credit card numbers either. So how do you sign up? It's super easy to sign up, but what you do, you just go to the website, or you go on your phone and you just go on there and you set an account up for Amazon. It's amazon.com/4teens. And I'll go ahead and add that to the back at the end of the video, so you'll have that hyperlink really easy. But in addition, for those proactive teens that are watching this and thinking, oh my goodness, Winnie, I really want one of these accounts, you can actually go in and initiate this and send an invitation to your parent to get you signed up. Amazon really thought of everything, because they definitely want the entire universe to be on Amazon buying things on Amazon.com, right? So that's what you can do. That's how you get started. And as a financial advisor, I guess I'll give you my really quick and dirty 3 tips, and the rest of it you're gonna have to watch the other video that we're doing. But number 1 tip I would say is, parents, should you do this? In my opinion, as a parent, I would absolutely do this. I think it's a great learning opportunity. But set a spending limit, all right? Set a spending limit for your child. Now you might ask, how much should that be? And my answer to this will be this. Think of the money that you set up as your spending budget for your teen as money 101 tuition money, okay? So your child may make mistakes, your child may not make mistakes, and absolutely do the right thing in terms of spending this amount, but see it as that. Use it as an opportunity while your children are still under your same roof to teach them about money habits and what are needs, what are wants, how do we set a budget, all right? Absolutely do this. Number 2, I would recommend that you see this as an opportunity to teach your children about earning and spending, right? The nice thing about adults having Amazon accounts or any sort of online shopping account is that we have earnings, therefore we can spend money. So I would recommend all of you parents to teach your children to spend what they've earned, but only a portion of what they've spent. So this is an opportunity to talk about like personal financial budgeting, right? And I have other videos on this exact topic, so I'll make sure to link that to this video. But talk with them about things like putting aside money into like for your future savings, your college investments, things like that that are gonna really matter for them down the road. So this is an opportunity to really get comfortable in talking to your kids about money. So thank you, Amazon, for doing that. Thirdly, and probably the most important thing, is to let your child go through this process. Go from beginning to end. Don't overthink it, don't overstress it, but make this an opportunity to actually bond closer with your child. Take a look at some of these. Amazon has these list functions, which is pretty cool too. So you can actually make a shopping list of things, like let's say you have a shopping list of everything that you need to buy for the holidays. Your child could create a list like that, and it's a great opportunity for you to talk about what it is that they need and what it is they want, and if they don't want in the future, what it's going to be worth when they resell it, right? So I think it's really important. My oldest is 8 years old, and I teach him this all the time of, look at, so we bought this toy for $40, right? And if you go online and you were to sell it used, it's worth $10. And he's like, but what's the $30 go? Did it just disappear? So these are good discussions to have about what the ultimate cost is to you, and then what the resale value and whether that loss of value is worth it. Is it worth the money that you've earned to accomplish and achieve and purchase this item? Hopefully that was helpful. I will come to you another time on another topic, but otherwise, I hope you're having an incredible Thursday. And of course, I'm always wishing you financial prosperity. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.